Hey guys, this is Crypto Coin Investor. Today I'm going to take a look at Dash. In this video I'm going to be observing the Dash Bitcoin as well as the Dash USDT pair, and what you see in front of you is the Poloniex chart, and it has one of the longest histories, so that is why I'm using the Poloniex chart. So every chart, especially the ones from the 2015-2016 era, they have a long accumulation range and a massive breakout range, and this is a Dash Bitcoin pair is the perfect example of that. So you can see that in the past as well, accumulation, breakout, retest, breakout, then again accumulation for a few months, and then again a little bit of breakout, again retesting the 20-day moving average, breakout, then again it went down under this 20-day moving average, and then we again had a small breakout, and then we went like to the moon and I expect the Dash to do something similar this time again, because history tends to repeat itself, and you gotta be ready. You gotta have a plan when you want to sell, because hey, even the guys here who bought at 0.009 and sold at 0.026, they made nearly 300% profit, and profit is profit. So if you didn't buy here and you missed this, of course you're gonna cry a little for maybe many days, but profit is profit. So if you booked a profit, great for you. If you bought here and you sold here, then you are a stupid person. And I see a lot of people who bought here, didn't sell here because they thought that the Dash is now going to replace Bitcoin, because I heard stories like that back in 2017. No, the Dash did not replace the Bitcoin, and guess what happened? So you can see, the moment we get in under this 20-day moving average, it started acting as resistance, and once you get above this 20-day moving average, it starts acting as support, and we've seen this in the past as well. So let me enable the Ichimoku clouds real quick. So don't want to make anything more complex though. So this is what the weekly chart of Dash Bitcoin looks like now, and I think we are still in the accumulation range. We tried to break out, but the 20-day moving average, this white line that you see here, acted as resistance. So I think we are on the verge of a huge breakout. Maybe not now, but you know, if we try to do breakout right now, this thing will act as a huge resistance, and we must close above this 0.01 sats to be considered mega bullish, because there's basically no resistance between here and here, 0.017. So what I want Dash to do is accumulate a little bit more if it wants between the 0.085 and 0.07. This is the accumulation range, and you can see that we have been accumulating in this area since 11th May 2020, and we have now flipped to the green side on the MACD, and we had a huge breakout here, and we went from nearly 0.068 to 0.0088, and we are now facing critical resistance as the moving average 20 is at around 0.0084. However, if we are able to close above this 20-day moving average, this will start acting as support. This is what I want to see. You can see here that there's a red line here as well. This is the moving average of Ichimoku cloud, and this will also act as resistance. So the next mega resistance is at 0.0095. So if you're able to flip the 20-day moving average, and if you have a big bag, you can basically sell here and make a good amount of profit. This is what swing traders like me do. We don't hold on to our bags for dear life until unless you have a really long-term plan, like in the case of Lumens. I am just holding a big bag because there's so much happening in that ecosystem, just like Ethereum. Anyway, so we are still in the accumulation range of Dash, and I would like it to break outside of this purple rectangle to be considered really bullish. Now let me fire the USDT chart real quick. Again, I'll try to fetch the Poloniex chart. Now, unlike the BTC chart, we are already inside this red resistance range. So now that we are inside this cloud, the $91 is now going to act as support for us. I'm not saying it can, we can have a quick wick to the bottom. I'm saying this is going to act as support. And the moving averages of Ichimoku, which are right now at $85.27, and the moving average 20, which is at $76, both of these are going to act as strong areas of support. So the next resistance for Dash in terms of USDT is at $113, 113.25 to be exact. And this matches with the weekly resistance we had in the month of February as well. We have tested this range in the past as well, this 113. Let me mark it real quick. Oops, not this line. So this line, we have tested this line many times in the past, and this has always acted as resistance. You can see here, many times in the past. So this has historically, if you're able to close above this line, I'll be really mega bullish on Dash if you are trading in USDT terms. So it's looking great in the USDT. My bias is a little bit neutral when it comes to the DASHBTC chart, but if you're trading Dash USDT chart, Dash is definitely looking much better. But keep in mind, whenever the Dash starts moving up, it goes up really fast because of the limited supply. Let's take a look at the monthly chart real quick. This is the USDT chart again, and we have really strong resistance at $159 monthly resistance. Another very interesting thing to see is that we are now about to close above this 20-day moving average on the monthly, which is now again going to act as support. You can see that in the past as well. Once we were above the 20-day moving average, it kept touching it, but it did not go below it. So whenever an asset is above 20-day moving average on the weekly or monthly time frame, you got to start paying attention to it. Otherwise, it has acted as resistance. So let's take a look at the daily. I don't do daily charts, but let's take a look at USDT chart. We're above the 200-day moving average on the daily, but I'm expecting a correction. It has gone up, and I would like Dash to test the $80 or test this moving average at least once. Our support lines are at $92, $86, and $81. And after that, we have strong support at $73, which is also the weekly support level, and then at $71. So don't be shaken out if you see a little bit of correction here. Let's take a look at the DASHBTC daily chart. I did not check it out earlier. Come on, what happened? I'm having some connectivity issues. Okay, so this is the daily chart of Bitcoin, and as you can see, we are still below the 200-day moving average, which has acted as a resistance in the past if you are below it. This is the accumulation range, and as long as we are making higher lows, I'll be fine with it. And the moving averages of Ichimoku are now acting as support, the blue line, and you would want this to stay above this blue line to be considered bullish. The MACD shows that the sellers are slowly getting in control now, but don't be bearish since we do not have a cross on the MACD. So we are still bullish. This is just a correction. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Staircase, staircase, staircase. That's the best way an asset can go up. It can establish some good amount of support as well. So keep an eye on Dash, and the next area of resistance is at 0.0093, which is our 200-day moving average. So that's all about it. Hope you liked my video, and stay subscribed for more cryptocurrency, ICO news, and price analysis. Bye bye.